and it's slow motion. The kid makes it, and for some reason, the guy falls forward off to his death.
But what's hilarious is the kid kind of like floats up, just.
Dude, you and I could have done that effect better. Like you grab him.
Here's the scene in Lord of the Rings and Return of the King.
Yes.
Remember when Gimli goes, "Throw me."
Right.
Onto that platform.
Yeah.
You know? He goes, "Throw me," but don't tell the elf. And then he throws Gimli, and Gimli like floats like an astronaut on the moon.
Yeah.
Over, like that's exactly what this scene was like.
So awesomely bad. The death of Yuri.
So, in the destruction that is L.A., John Cusack knows the end of the world is coming and that L.A. is going to be a pile of rubble and shit. And he hires a guy to be his pilot because he's going to fly them out of there. So he goes, drives back to the house, gets the wife and the kids and the boyfriend, and they drive back to the airport, but the pilot is dead. He got hit by like a rock or something, and he's dead on the ground.
For some reason, but nothing's even happening there yet.
Well,
not yet.
He has the gas pump in his hand on the ground, so you know that the plane is now full of gas.
Right.
So they go, "Oh my God, our pilot's dead. What are we going to do?" And Amanda Pete's like, "Well, Gordon can fly," and he's like, "No, I don't fly." And she's like, "Yes, you can." And he's like, "I had 2 lessons." And, John Cusack sees the earthquake and the buildings and the world coming to an end. And he's like,
"You're our guy."
Yeah, you're our guy. And they get in the plane, and this guy takes off. And on 2 lessons, he is flying. Picture Luke Skywalker. Picture the end of A New Hope when they're flying through the trenches. And they're going up and through all those, those things. That's what this guy did on 2 lessons. He's flying through buildings. He's like cutting the wheel so that they're like going through. I mean, they might as well have gone through the donut.
If you've been to Universal, it's the Back to the Future ride, is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, have you been on?
I have. Yep.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Like you go up, down, left, right, and you're dodging fucking rocks and trees and boulders and lava.
I mean, everything and anything. The parking garages are crumbling, so cars are sliding off in front of them. The trains are coming out of the ground.
See, that I was somewhat okay with. Because they have to get out of there and the people can't die, so somebody has to fly. But they say it, like, throughout the whole fucking movie. Oh, there's only 2 lessons. Oh, they do the whole thing again, like when they
get the 747, like the big fucking plane.
It's the same.
And the Russian guy is like, "I can fly this, but I need a co-pilot."
Right.
And then the guy sits down and he goes, "Here, hit the trajectory button and make sure your gauges are all set and make sure that your altitude."
And he goes, "What?"
Yeah, and the guy goes, "What? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about."
Then 10 minutes later, the guy's like, "Take the wheel, I gotta go."
Yeah.
And he flies it fine.
Yeah.
Just have him. Just have him. It's so fucking easy. Like,
just have the pilot not die.
Well, there's that. Or you can just have the guy like be a retired pilot.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
I mean, I get. Okay.
I think you should just let it all loose.
I do.
Don't keep it pent up.
It's so fucking. Like, why do you have to, the whole movie, have this joke? The world's ending, you're making a serious movie, you show people, families dying with kids, and you've got to do the fucking, like, I don't fly, oh, you only 2 lessons. You got to do that joke 4 times in the movie.
Yeah.
That's your fucking best stuff. So when you're at the typewriter typing this epic movie, The World's Ending, that you seriously typed, I've only had 2 lessons 4 times in the fucking script.
Yeah. Zoinks! Oh!
The only thing missing is like a black sidekick to make like a Don Cheadle, like backwards baseball cap to make jokes the whole way through it. You know what I mean? Or the black guy from Silent Night Live, the big fat guy.
Oh my god. I'd love to see you crank on a movie like this. It's great.
Our second... Dude, you know how
it never happens. You're usually so fair and just...
No.
I will just give it all. I will give it a chance.
If you're gonna like a movie like My Bloody Valentine, like My Bloody Valentine, Saw, fine. Transformers 2 even, fine. You know, if you want to fucking play stupid ball, fine, I'll do that. But when you're making a movie like this, and it's this fucking bad, it's just no mercy whatsoever. It's just, you should know fucking better than this.
Alright, we gotta go on. We get it.
The second,
you got number 2. The
second most awesomely bad moment in 2012 is when John Cusack is driving through a crumbling Los Angeles, and a huge fucking donut goes across the street. And I think it looks fucking horribly fake. Right? Like, that's the worst part.
Tell them it's not a real donut. It's like a sign. It's like a sign above, you know, Jack's Donut Shop.
Right. Like, let's say you have the Hollywood sign fall down, and the H rolls across the street. Okay. Okay.
I suppose the O would probably roll a little I think the H would be a less climactic like roll.
If I saw the O from the Hollywood sign roll, if that looked real, I'd be like, okay, fine, okay. But it looked so fucking horribly fake. It's like, why? No one in the editing room, like, or special effects guys, like, says, dude, this looks fucking really fake. We don't have to have this huge donut roll across the street right now. Like, we have 7 buildings crumbling in the background, and the earth coming up. We don't have to have the donut. It looks horrible.
There's smoke. There's windows. There's glass.
There's planes flying across the screen.
He goes, how about a donut?
Right.
Like, how far over the edge?
It's how fake it looked. Like,
all right, compose yourself. Number 1 horrible moment of the movie. This is when Amanda P. and her boyfriend are sitting in the kitchen, like, making breakfast. And all these cracks have been coming up, like, surfacing in the earth of Los Angeles or whatever. They got the news on. They got the news on while they're making breakfast. And it's a news clip of Arnold Schwarzenegger, the governor of California.
It's a live feed.
A live feed of the governor of California just alerting the people of the city, don't worry, these are just cracks in the earth. But it is somebody impersonating him. They couldn't, obviously, I guess they couldn't get Arnold to make another movie. They couldn't get the real Arnold Schwarzenegger, so they have this guy who's in the background going, don't worry about the cracks, you know?
Okay, he looks nothing like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Nothing.
But they have like a long distance shot of him, of the camera.
And his fucking impression. I've heard better impressions from my friends.
I've heard, yes, I know.
And then the third worst part is he goes, I'm an action movie star. I've seen action movies firsthand. This is nothing like the real thing. You know?
Dude, that's a better impression than what they had in the movie.
And then he fucking dies. It's like, and then like the camera, the live feed,
really? I forgot about that.
Yes, the live feed falls to the ground, and like they show the death of Arnold, but you don't see him die.
Oh my god! Why did I remember that? Oh my god, dude, tell me. I mean, the theater just saw that and they were just cracking.
Dude, this is like what? This is the whole thing. Just get somebody who can do the voice. I don't understand. Like, I could put it out on Craigslist and find somebody who can do that voice. And show him from the back, you know what I mean? And get a really good person to do the voice. And don't say stupid shit like, I was in Terminator. I know what action looks like. He says, he mentions that he was an action movie star, and he might even mention Terminator. He mentions being in action movies.
Yeah.
It's okay. This isn't the real thing. I was in Terminator. Alright, Brain Chomper, I think that wraps up our 2012 Roland Emmerich extravaganza!